We've been through quite a bit, haven't we, sir? Since I joined Havoc Squad, I've seen more combat and performed more medical treatments than in my entire career beforehand. I've learned a great deal.
I'm glad you're getting some good experience here.
First-hand experience is always the best. I couldn't be prouder to be a part of Havoc Squad. I'm serving the Republic and becoming a better soldier and medic every day. And I have you to thank for it all. Most officers would never have given me this chance, but you did. Thank you.
You earned it, Alara. Nothing more to be said.
Oh, there can be quite a distance from earning something to receiving it. I owe you my gratitude. Enough talk. Let's put some of this experience to work, shall we?
Come in, Major. This is General Garza. The situation on Belsavis is complicated, so let's begin immediately. Belsavis houses a top-secret prison colony for the worst offenders in the Republic, Sith Lords, war criminals, and mass murderers. That prison is under heavy assault. The Imperials are attempting to free their captured comrades. While you're in the field, do whatever you can to impede them.
How did the Imperials hear about our top-secret prison?
Unknown. The Empire has its spies, just as we have ours. Your primary objective is to extract the pilots of Daggerwing, an elite Navy starfighter unit, from within the prison zone and return them to service.
Were these pilots shot down? Will they need medical attention?
They weren't sent to Belsavis on a mission. They're inmates. The pilots of Daggerwing are serving life sentences on Belsavis for participating in an unauthorized bombing mission that killed thousands of Imperial civilians. The attack was so brutal that High Command had no choice but to disavow the incident and sweep away the pilots responsible, permanently.
Why did they target civilians?
Daggerwing thought they were acting in the Republic's best interests at the time, but results far outweigh intentions. The Republic needs Daggerwing back in the fight, regardless of their past crimes. Starfighter pilots of their caliber are in very short supply. A prison guard captain named Zess will direct you to Daggerwing CO, Conrad Gall. Contact him, extract the pilots, and then report back to me. Garza out.
Power packs, check. Stun baton, check. Binders, check.
Excuse me, Captain. I was told you could help me locate Daggerwing's CO.
Major. Glad you caught me. Was just heading out to round up another wave of runners. The imps are springing everyone they can. The Daggers volunteered to help get things under control, so they're spread out across the prison.
What do you know about these pilots, Captain?
I know they got a raw deal. Those pilots were just doing their job and they got locked up for it. Shameful. Their leader, Gall, is in a high-security zone, so I can't raise him on the hollow for you. The XO isn't far, though. Here. Harlan? Harlan, come in. This is Zess, over.
Zess? Huh, good timing, pal. We need backup ASAP. The imps are opening the vaults.
Are they insane? We'll get your backup, Harlan. Just hang in there.
What are these vaults you're talking about?
They were here on Belsavis when the prison was built. All we know is what's in there is bad. We never open them.
We've got some imps cornered in one of the vault entrances, but we're shot out pretty bad. We need med packs and mad power, and we need them yesterday.
Help is on the way, Harlan. Zess out. Out of med packs. But there are some caches you can raid on your way to Harlan. Here are the coordinates.
I'll grab the med packs and back Harlan up right away.
Stay on your toes out there. This place is a madhouse.
Daggerwing is still kicking, you murdering coward!
Your backup is here, Harlan. And your med packs.
Best news I've had all day. So did the Army finally send reinforcements, or... Havoc Squad! It's our lucky day, ladies and gents. Dig in and patch yourselves up. The Army has sent their best.
I want the Imperial's position, their armament, everything.
They're dug in farther into the tunnels, and they've got some serious heat. If we hadn't caught them by surprise, we'd all be dead. There may be even worse things in here, too. I've heard there's scary stuff locked in these vaults. Nobody opens them, ever.
Sis said the same thing. Doesn't anyone have the whole story?
No one in this zone. Somebody higher up probably knows the details, but they aren't likely to tell. We'll make sure nobody flanks you. Give those imps what they deserve. Looks like we won this round. On your feet, people. Get ready to move out. Sounded like some serious fighting. You all right there, ground pounder?
Don't know what that was down there, but I killed them.
I don't even want to know. Look, maybe I was a little short with you. It's good to hear the command wants us back, but they burned us pretty bad.
I know how that goes. I guess I'm lucky they just demoted me for the mistake I didn't make.
I doubt you pulled anything as bad as Fest, pal. But we never would have done it if we'd known about those civilians.
What did you think you were bombing?
Our target was a Sith Lord, Ondoru, a real sadistic bit of scum. He's raised dozens of Republic colonies and left no survivors. Intel put Ondoru on Fest with nothing but soldiers and factories for company. We launched at full burn, dropped everything we had, and now we're here.
That must have been very hard on your unit.
If not for Commander Gall, the men would have gone rogue for sure. Speaking of the men...
Harlan, sir, we've got a situation. Lin, Ty, and Seymour are trapped in one of the prison complexes. We can't get them out.
Great. Hang tight, Cal. We'll get you some backup on the double. What do you say, Major? You need all of Daggerwing, right? Care to go 2 for 2 on rescue ops today?
I can do this in my sleep. Maybe I will.
Whatever you say, ground pounder. You can meet up with Cal at these coordinates. I'll get these slackers back to base and catch up with you after. Good luck.
Whoa, a major? Havoc Squad. This is huge. Oh, I'm Cal. Look, it's a real honor to meet you. Real honor. You're here to help, right?
Give me the situation, Cal.
Now, with all the commotion going on, we started seeing breakouts from one of the labor camps. Some real bad characters in there, believe me. The worst is a guy named Gouge. You don't even want to know what that freak was up to before they locked him up.
You told Harlan that several pilots were trapped in the prison now.
Yeah, right, because of Gouge. Let me explain. One of the guard officers, Brock, wanted to storm the labor camp and make sure Gouge didn't escape. Bit obsessed, that guy. Well, 3 of our people volunteered to back Brock up. But things went bad at the labor camp, and now they're all trapped.
In what way exactly did things go bad?
A lot more of the prisoners are running loose than we expected. A whole lot more. And they're all armed. Here are the last coordinates Brock gave me. You should find everyone there. A little stressed, so go easy on them. Oh, one other thing. Somebody shut off all the surveillance cameras in the area, so if you could switch them back on, it'd help a lot.
Grab the pilots, fix the cameras. I'm on it.
Good luck, Major.
Freeze! Take it easy, Simo. They're Republic soldiers. They must be here to help.
Havoc Squad, we're here to pull you out.
Havoc Squad? One of you have an uncle in the Senate or something?
Not me. Does this mean we can finally get out of this place?
We're not going anywhere. I swore an oath to keep the prisoners on Belsavis locked up. I'm not gonna leave and let this scum escape.
I go free whether you stay or go. Run now, and maybe I won't find you once I'm out.
Nobody asked you anything.
Always such a charmer.
This is moronic. Who cares about one prisoner? There are hundreds of them running loose.
You volunteered to help me guard my post. You don't want to stay? Fine. But I keep my word.
Brock's right. Daggerwing agreed to help hold this ground. If we die, we die. That's the job.
If this scumbag weren't breathing, you'd have no reason to stay, right?
Are you serious? You want to kill him in cold blood?
Whoa there, Major. Offing this guy isn't part of the mission.
Gouge got a life sentence, not death. Not our place to change that.
We'll put Gouge in a cell somewhere else.
It's gonna take a lot longer to get back if we have to drag him along with us.
It'll be a hard run, but if you get us back to the entrance, we can take Gouge the rest of the way.
We'll follow your lead, Major. Let's get out of here.
We're here. We made it.
Thanks, Major. We'll drop Gouge off at a holding cell and get back to base. See you around.
That's what I'm telling you, Commander. They want us back on the double. They said Havoc Squad. They're serious.
How are the men taking it?
They're ready to get behind a stick again. But it doesn't sit right, sir, them just showing up and pulling us back in.
Commander Conrad Gall, I take it.
Correct. You must be the major that Harlan's been talking about. I understand you've been busy saving my men from one death trap after another. I appreciate it.
I'm just trying to complete my mission, sir.
Yes, your mission. I've heard. As Harlan has told you, I volunteered Daggerwing to help the guards when the Imperial attack on Belsavis began. They accepted. Daggerwing always completes its missions. We aren't leaving until we've done our part.
Havoc Squad is on board, Gall. What's your plan?
I've been tracking a large contingent of Imperial personnel across the prison zones. I could use your help once we catch them. The Imperials are heading straight for the maximum security area. If they release any of the prisoners there, it could be catastrophic.
What's so bad about the prisoners in the maximum security area?
That section of the prison was built by aliens older than the Republic itself. The creatures locked inside are a threat to the entire galaxy. They can't be set loose.
You're a prisoner here. How can you know so much?
Honestly, I wish I knew more. The guards told me what they could when we started working together. You should know that several heavily armed commando teams broke off from the Imperials and took up positions throughout this sector. The commandos are positioned to ambush any Republic reinforcements that cross the area. You should take them out if you can.
I'll hit the commandos on my way to the rendezvous.
Good. Then I'll see you at the meeting coordinates. Gall out.
You heard the man, Major. Better get moving, or you might miss all of the fun.
I want to know more about your commander.
He's the best there is. Wouldn't be Daggerwing without Commander Gall. After Fest, he held this unit together. Made sure we all remembered who the real enemy is. Listen to me blabbing. You want to know about Gall? Talk to him when you meet him. Good luck out there.
They're here! Aiden!
You're just in time. Commander Gall just rushed off after the imps. You've got to help him.
Unduro was with them! Lord Unduro, the Sith we were trying to take out on Fest. He's here, now, on Belsavis.
How do you know it was Lord Unduro?
It was him. We all recognized him after Fest. We memorized everything about him.
You've got to understand. Unduro is the reason we're all here. Commander Gall couldn't let that filth escape. When the Imperials started leaving, Gall took a handful of men and followed them, but there were remote charges in the tunnel. It collapsed just after our people moved through.
Can you tell me where this tunnel leads?
The tunnel lets out in the maximum security area, or at least it used to.
The only other way is in the main entrance. There's a lot of fighting over there, but it's the only option left to reach Commander Gall.
I'll bring Gall back alive, no matter what.
Good luck, soldier.
Major, is that you? We never had a chance. Unduro, lightning, straight out of his fingertips. Impossible. I can't move. You have to capture him. You can't let Unduro escape. Only he can prove that Daggerwing is innocent.
Unduro won't get away from me, Commander.
Thank you. Please, hurry.
What was that?
It doesn't matter. Go. Forget about me. Just get Unduro.
Sith can wait. Daggerwing needs you.
This may be the only shot we ever get at that Sith scum. Harlan can take over Daggerwing, and Unduro can clear their record. I'll gladly die to make that happen. Now go!
Havoc Squad doesn't leave anyone behind.
No! Get out of here! Go! You stubborn... I guess I should thank you. But now my men's reputation may never be cleared.
You're a good officer, Bill. I couldn't leave you like that.
I appreciate the sentiment. But now my men's reputation may never be saved.
Major, Gall, you made it. They're here, man. Keep those guns up and those eyes sharp.
Zess, what are you doing here?
We came to help, but it looks like we missed the show.
Get your men out of here ASAP, Zess.
Was just thinking the same thing. Need a hand there, Gall?
Thanks. I took a shot at a Sith. I'll stick to starfighters from now on.
We'll get Gall back and have him transferred to the space station with the rest of Daggerwing, Major. Been a pleasure seeing you work.
Thanks for the help, Zess.
Just doing my job.
See you soon, Major. Major, it's good to see you again.
Major, we all owe you big time. You saved the boss, which means you saved everyone else from having me in charge. That alone ought to get you a medal.
I just carried out my mission, Harlan. Nothing more.
Well, from now on, anytime Havoc and Dagger are in the same cantina, your drinks are taken care of.
I never forget a debt, Major. If you ever need air support for one of your operations, Daggerwing will make it happen.
It's always good to have friends with starfighters.
Any target, anytime, anywhere. That's the Daggerwing motto. I think we all have important work to get to. Thanks again, Major, and good luck in your next mission.
Be sure to put in a good word for us with your pals up in command, Ground Pounder. See you around.
Sir, there is a very important matter that requires your immediate attention. Kazi Brandy, aged 30 years. One of the few personal effects I brought with me when I defected. I waged a veritable war to have it returned once my legal status was established. It's all but impossible to find in Republic space. I want you to have it.
I can't accept this, Alara. It's too generous.
Personnel guidelines state that gifts priced at less than 200 credits are perfectly acceptable. I purchased this bottle for the equivalent of 85 Republic credits. You've been a fine commander and a very good friend to me. A token of appreciation seemed quite overdue. Don't hesitate to share if you should decide to open it.
Major, good. I just finished reviewing the after-action reports from Belsavis. Easily the best results we could have hoped for given the circumstances. Both Conrad Gall and Tobin Harlan recommended you be given a medal for your actions while rescuing Daggerwing's pilots. Well done.
The bombing of Fest wasn't Daggerwing's fault. Will the charges be cleared?
Time will tell. The situation is out of our hands. Increased space superiority marks one more step in our counter-offensive against General Rakton. Your operations are giving our forces a decisive advantage. Before you proceed to your next objective, I need Havoc to take on a special mission. A prisoner of war rescue operation.
Am I after a captured general or something?
You will be rescuing 314 men and women of various ranks. The prisoners are being held on A-77, an Imperial detention center built inside the remains of an asteroid mining facility. A Special Forces operator was recently captured and taken there. Because of her, we learned A-77's location. You've worked with her before, Sergeant Jaxo.
Jaxo and I did 2 ops together.
Correct. Here is her message from A-77.
Calling any Republic vessel or personnel. This is Ava Jaxo, Sergeant, Republic Special Forces. I'm being held in an Imperial prison. I slipped out of my cell and hidden on the system's deck, but there are more than 300 other soldiers being held here. Any rescue teams, call me first. I'll do my best to muck up the security systems for you. Now get me out of here!
Just forward the coordinates and I'll move out, General.
A-77's coordinates are being forwarded to your navicomputer now. Contact Sergeant Jaxo once you're within range and proceed from there. Good luck.
Sir, I was wondering if you've received any messages from Captain Kaylor recently. I've not heard anything since the situation with Raidu. I'm a bit concerned, to be honest.
Captain Kaylor hasn't sent me any messages.
I suppose it's possible he's moved on to other cases, but I can't help but suspect that he's still planning something. I attempted to contact him for my standard activity report, but I was told that he's out of the office on an important assignment. I can't help but wonder if I'm a part of that assignment. I don't look forward to finding out.
I won't tolerate Kaylor interfering with my squad again.
Perhaps it won't come to that. We have enough to deal with as it is. I shouldn't be thinking about problems that may not exist. Sorry to trouble you, sir. Let's just get back to work.